Khamzat Chimaev is praised by former UFC champions and is gaining a lot of respect in the MMA world. Robert Whittaker and Israel Adesanya have given Chimaev high praise, even stating that the Chechen would defeat both Strickland and Dricus du Plessis in a potential fight between them. Robert Whittaker also opens up and reveals that he lost his patience with Daniel Cormier after the American shared his photo on social media without permission, while Islam Makhachev's coach guarantees that the Russian could become a champion in up to 3 weight classes if he wanted to. First, check out Robert Whittaker's statement, where he reveals that he lost his patience with Daniel Cormier and found the American's attitude disrespectful, and if you don't mind, subscribe to the channel, it will help me a lot.
I was super annoyed.
Oh, wow.
Because it's such a scummy thing to do. It's like the doctor took a photo of my mouth, right?
Yeah.
And said, I'm just going to go show Dana so that he knows what's up on the level, Dana and Hunter. I was like, cool, do that. And he went, and then DC took a photo off the other guy's phone to post all over socials. It's like, is that not scummy? I don't care that much, okay? But it's just, it looked, I want to say it looked worse than it did.
Wow.
It was, most people would say it kind of looked really bad, right? The thing is though, because I was posting all over the place, I was getting like condolence messages. Like people thought I was dead, dude. I would have liked to control the reaction a little better, but it is what it is. You know, what do you want to do? You just roll with the punches.
Whittaker also stated that Khamzat Chimaev would defeat both Strickland and Dricus du Plessis in a fight, highlighting what he considers Chimaev's strongest skill set, and if you don't mind, subscribe to the channel, it will help me a lot.
But that initial takedown is hard to stop. Like really, really hard to stop. I should have probably taken center a bit more, you know, not gone straight back. A lot of things, hindsight's 2020, right?
Right.
I think he beats both of them. I do. I think Dricus would be a harder opponent of Sean and him, just because if Dricus survives, Dricus is just good at surviving, at being there. And if we've seen anything with Chimaev, is that he gets tired committing so heavily to his shot and the grappling transitions early in the fight. So maybe that plays out differently if it gets dragged out later. I don't see him having a problem with Sean though, like at all. But it was the initial takedown, I guess, that surprised me the most, because the guy shot from like 2 meters away and was like, honestly, a foot off the ground maybe. And it was just, it's hard to defend.
Israel Adesanya was also impressed with Khamzat Chimaev's latest performance and declared that the Chechen is, without a doubt, a legitimate title contender, and if you don't mind, subscribe to the channel, it will help me a lot.
Vision that I've just been focused on this MMA for the last 20 weeks or so. That's the only fight I've had in my mind. But yeah, seeing how what's his name, Khamzat did, definitely made me like go, okay, he's legit. But again, I've seen him fight over how many years, and you know he's game. The fight with Gilbert was the one that made me respect his dog in him. So I was like, oh yeah, this guy's he's about that life. So yeah, whenever it happens, it happens. But right now I'm focused on MMA. I say that Dricus wins that one. If it's close, maybe, or maybe it's more decisive this time. It's going to be a hard fight for both men, but I think I'll give the edge to Dricus in this fight.
Javier Mendez claims that Islam Makhachev could be a champion in 3 divisions if he wanted to, also revealing that the Russian frequently trains with heavyweight fighters. Mendez further guarantees that Makhachev's strength is unreal, making him capable of fighting anyone, and if you don't mind, subscribe to the channel, it will help me a lot.
I can see Islam going for 3 titles, weight divisions. He's capable of. Although 185 would be a lot tougher, he still has the ability. He has the strength too, I can tell you that. He is one of the strongest guys I've ever had to handle, you know, at his weight, you know, like tussling with him. I'm like, damn, this guy's strong, really, really strong. He go fantastic. I've seen him go with heavyweights in the gym that are really good, and he's whooping on them. So, I mean, and I don't like it, because when he's going with heavyweights, I go, what are you doing with heavyweights? You shouldn't be going with heavyweights. It was in Dagestan. And I said, hey, he goes, no, coach, it's okay. I go, no, it's not okay, because if those guys land one good shot on you, it can change everything. Well, you saw Khabib leading the charge like the great coach that he is, and Islam, the great pound for pound #1, being dedicated. That's why it keeps those guys so special. Look where they're at. They're right there training. Their coach is absent. You know, it's a good thing that I'm just a mentor to Khabib and his head coach, and he runs the team. Otherwise, they'd be in trouble.
Regarding Dricus du Plessis and Sean Strickland, the American recorded a video directly challenging the South African to a slugfest, with no takedowns, just punches, and if you don't mind, subscribe to the channel, it will help me a lot.
Listen, Dutchman, I'm gonna need you to be a man. I'm gonna need you to stand up, not go to your knees, and we're gonna need to strike like men. I know you like to wrestle and you like to choke people out and do some dude, but I'll make a pact with you, you make a pact with me, that we stand up like men and we settle this like men.
Well, guys, Khamzat Chimaev really surprised everyone with his last performance, and there's no way anyone can deny that the Chechen is a true title contender. But what about you? Do you think Khamzat Chimaev can beat both Sean Strickland and Dricus du Plessis? Or do you think Chimaev won't handle the pressure from these two fighters? Leave your opinion in the comments so we can chat. And if you don't mind, subscribe to the channel, it will help me a lot. If you truly love MMA and want to stay updated on everything happening in the fight world, you should definitely check out these other two videos appearing on the screen. These two videos are extremely important, and I'm absolutely sure you'll enjoy them and stay well informed on the latest MMA news. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like to help with content promotion. See you next time.